Hi there, Selective Collective. How are you doing? This is Kim, here to do your reading for us, here to do our reading, actually. Yeah, so intense energies today that I'm feeling. I don't know about you all, but intense. All right. Yeah, I'm really in my feelings. Like, I guess that must be this Piscean influence, but really in the feelings. All right. Okay, as always, thank you for being here. And I welcome you to join and subscribe if you haven't. And we're going to do an energy reading first, just so I can kind of pick up on these readings, on the energy, because it's heavy. I've got to admit, this is this is heavy energy. Might be in my feelings heavy energy, but I feel it. Okay. She knows. She feels. Alright. So, what's going on? What's going on? The mother archetype. The main energy. Queen of Earth. Another very motherly energy. It looks like the divine feminine is taking the lead as far as opening up to receive, but taking charge with that type of energy, that gentleness, because it in this deck it's a number 4. We usually associate the number 4 with the Emperor, so every time I see that I'm just reminded that this may be a sign that the feminine energy is taking somewhat of a lead. What is keeping us grounded is the Queen of Earth. Energy that we're still dealing with from the past is the Nine of Swords. Whew, that might be that. that could be some of that. The Three of Pentacles is crowning us. The mother and the child can be about receiving your manifestation. The Seven of Pentacles, patience. Keep putting in the work, but patience is going to pay off. And have the Two of Cups. Let's do another one for the top there, which seems like a divine union. And the Ten of Cups for the top. So, and love on the bottom. Alright, so this is like a pick-me-up reading. Pick-me-up spirit type of reading. Alright, because this is good stuff. However, we could be really, we could be overthinking things with the Nine of Swords. We could be overthinking things. Our brain could feel like it's fried, and our hands feel like they're tied. You know, where, what am I going to do? What can I do? I have felt, I have felt that energy today, and literally got the message that I was overthinking or making too much out of the emotions that I was feeling. Like I was making it bigger than what it maybe is. So maybe it's a message for all of us. Okay, so the mother here is representing this Empress energy of, well, I mean, the mother is, she's pregnant on the card, so she's bringing something to life. She's carrying something within her. It is going to be the cornucopia. It will be something magnificent. In this card, there's also a turtle. There's the turtle, the snake, or mushrooms. or even a crystal ball. She has like a crystal ball on the top of her wand, almost like that's her scepter, but that's her power. So male or female, you can resonate to feeling very tuned in to your intuition and into your feelings at this time. Yeah, there might be a bit of overdoing it, and that's from worries about things that we're not able to change at this moment or change right away. Any kind of worry that gets our brain fried, that's what that kind of represents. So there's a lot going on. All right, and the Queen of Earth here is abundant. This is an abundant energy. Let's pull from another deck just to see what they want to clarify that with, because I think of people who are maybe trying to make something work, like a work from home or remote work, or trying to do something kind of on their own. They can take care of it all. I'm not saying that it looks like there's a partnership that's going to come together here in the future. Something that is tied to love and tied to your 10 of Cups, okay? So that's all good, but I'm getting the feeling of a lot of people doing things on their own at this time. And with the 3 of Pentacles, it's a process of learning, of planting the seeds, of laying down the foundation, the groundwork. In a way, the ground is already prepared. But now we're planting the seeds. Okay, let me get this deck a little shuffle. And this is a very motherly kind of energy too. So tell me more about what's going on with this mother energy. 7 of Swords. Ooh, and the 7 of Cups on the bottom. So 7 of Cups on the bottom. What's the 7 of Swords about? Judgment. In reverse, a decision or something about a decision. Why do I feel like I'm at a stalemate just with this reading in general now? I feel like I'm at a stalemate. Like this is the energy where something is going to require strategy here. And I'm not sure, like, if you may be judging yourself too harshly. That could be it. But definitely something about strategy. What about this strategy? What about it? The 4 of Wands. And then I have the Ace of Cups on the bottom. So there's something about strategy and not letting everybody know what your strategy is or what you plan to do. The 4 of Wands and the Ace of Cups are sandwiched here with this Queen of Earth. The Queen of Earth is like the perfect partner here. And the Ace of Cups would be this new loving experience coming into your life that results in you being in alignment with the right people on your path. With the 4 of Wands, it's huge. It's a big move, or a marriage, 11-11, a time of even awakening to your own power, your capabilities. It's meeting your milestones for sure. So you have something very positive that's going to come in with this Ace of Cups and the Four of Wands. And maybe knowing that that is what you are growing is what is keeping you grounded at this time, or that's what you are using your crystal ball, your intuition is telling you, almost like to not judge what you're actually seeing in front of your eyes with what is to come. Because there's something a little tricky about this whole situation. I must admit, there's something tricky about this love, or this, is it the emotions? Maybe. So emotions are really high right now. Really high. Really needing to balance them. Okay. What about, well, 444 is popping off right away saying you're protected on this path. What is the Judgment about? What is this decision or something like that about? There's some sort of concern here when it comes to where you're living or where you reside. And your happiness. And maybe even how it's affecting you. Tell me about the Three of Pentacles, the top. Three of Pentacles, please. The Chariot in the reverse. Well, okay, so there's somewhat of a pause as we're trying to, well, if you're trying to plant something, there would be a pause, right? As you're pausing because something needs to grow. And I have the Emperor and the Six of Swords in the reverse. This can be, it could be talking about when we're not listening to our intuition, or when we feel like we've been held back in an extended point of pause, waiting for something to grow, but there's something that's coming that's saying action. But I'm getting the feeling like something has to grow before that too, though. So it's like an emotional conundrum is what's coming across to me. So I have the Emperor and I have the Mother energy, the Empress, and I have also 4-4. There feels like a divine union that's being guided. Something has previously held us back. I'm not really sure what it is, but something has previously been holding us back from going forward, from having movement, from having some type of success. And if the seeds have just been planted for whatever this is, like in the spirit realm, say this is in the spirit realm and the seeds are just now planted, then it may take time to get to the manifestation, but the patience here is needed with the Seven of Pentacles. Focus, determination, and change. The change that comes with it. What has been holding us back? Can you tell me what's been holding us back? The Six of Swords in the reverse. What's been holding us back? Empress in the reverse. And the Six of Pentacles in the reverse. It's an imbalance with this Mother energy or the divine femme. That might be why it started out with saying There's a need to tap into this divine feminine energy. There's a need to have a self-assessment about how you view this Empress energy within yourself. You could be giving more than you're receiving, and that could just be some type of a pattern or a habit. Something feels kind of off balance here with the Six of Pentacles, and it definitely can have to do with financial and receiving. So how do we open? So there's essentially like saying we need to be open to receiving. And to also dealing with the darker aspects of the Empress energy. What is off balance when it comes to the darker side, which can be complete self-immersion, immersed in completely satisfying oneself, but there may be some kind of nurturing or some kind of mothering to yourself that needs to be given instead of whatever is off balance. Let's find out what's off balance. Let's just do that. What's off balance? With the Empress energy in the reverse, what is off balance? Your thoughts. Your thoughts. And what is meant for you, and the fact that whatever you feel like you're trapped in, you can free yourself from. In fact, the freedom should like come to you, right? In an ideal manifesting world where we hold maybe a secret with the book here in his hand. So what is off balance is our thought process on how we are receiving. That's going through some major change and a shakeup. You have 1616 with both of these. And the 16 relates to the Tower card, which is something that is being broken apart and really majorly changed. It's sudden, it's disruptive. So there's something about our thoughts and our emotions that are causing static to be on the line of what is actually aligned for you. With the stars, it can be some really great things that are aligned for you. Recognition, fame, fortune, like the stars are aligned, something is aligned. So what is off balance is our thoughts and possibly how we're processing emotions, light and dark side of the Empress. The either giving too versus giving too much, the what I feel worthy of receiving, or being open enough to receive it. So let's see. So the thoughts. All right. What about this new manifestation with the child? Maybe a new beginning. What about the new manifestation with the child? Yeah, well, I just saw the Hangman in the reverse, and now I'm seeing Temperance in the reverse. All right. So it means that the timing is coming closer than you think. Divine timing might be now. Patience paying off. Tell me more about this. The Seven of Cups. Wanted to come out in the beginning. 777. It has to be about these options that you have to choose from. And so timing is right now. Like things are being lined up almost perfectly, and therefore will be presented with lots of options and have to choose wisely. So what about these options and choices? This can also be about choosing wisely not to run towards escapism versus seeing things clearly, maybe for what they are. Facing our emotions, but not letting them overwhelm us, and being able to balance them. Now, here we are with the Two of Swords, which is a Libra kind of energy of heavy thinking, or thinking a lot. We're thinking about what choices and decisions maybe to make, or how we can get past a stalemate is what I'm feeling with this. Tell me more about this decision, this big decision. Maybe something that's coming up, because that is a future energy. It has to do with getting to know somebody, and getting to know somebody new. And this is the journey. So I do see like this tie between, you'll have a decision with somebody that really wants to get to know you, work with you, or romantically be with you. It can be any of those things. I have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Thank you, Lord. That is a good sign for overcoming a hardship or a struggle. And it can be that there's a connection that comes in and helps assist with this also. You conquer it, though. You conquer it. Oh, you go to your Ten of Pentacles. That was on the bottom. You go to your Ten of Pentacles. Here's another Seven of Pentacles. It was on the bottom, too. So, there's something kind of lucky that's being lined up. 7, 7, 7, 7 for you. And it's going to lead to this 10-10 completion, emotionally and materially. And I think that this is happening sooner rather than later. Of course, we always have to have patience with the seeds that we are sowing, right? What about strategy? What about strategy? I'm going back. Can you help us on a strategy? Knight of Cups and the Two of Cups. Your strategy actually involves a partnership. That's new. That's coming in. It will be a wish granted, and the Sun is here. Be an unexpected, something unexpected. You will receive some type of offer. It's a very dreamy energy, but it gets you moving in the direction where you're going to feel emotionally good about this. Two of Cups. It's divinely guided, and it is a wish fulfillment. So I'm glad I did this reading, because I'm telling you the energy. So part of your, all right, I know how it sounds when we're doing everything that we possibly can, and we don't really understand why sometimes our divine plan has us in a situation where we have somebody that might come in and save the day, so to speak. But what if that really was part of the plan? What if that really is part of the plan? What if there's something that you wanted to experience that has to do with a beautiful, new, happy experience of achieving this with somebody else, with a partner? Because this feels like a divine love situation, and it feels like I'm just seeing, like, I know how cheesy this sounds, but I'm seeing like two souls in spirit saying, I can help this person with this, and I could help you with this, and we'll set it up like that. That way it's going to be super magical. I don't know, something cheesy. Something cheesy. But I feel like that might be what it is something cheesy and beautiful. So this is cheesy and beautiful, and that's probably going to be the title of this reading. So let me snap out of melancholy mode. Sorry about that. I just told you, very heavy emotions today. And, you know, keep moving towards that love inside of your heart as part of this strategy. Keep moving forward. Don't get hung up on old patterns or anything that held you back in the past that you intuitively know. And when you change things, maybe don't get so hard on yourself when things don't change overnight. Because there might be some sort of beautiful divine plan out there that we have yet to experience. But, I mean, come on. 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, and the 2 of Cups all over this. You just keep doing the best you possibly can, and know that things are definitely going to get better. And always keep on investing here in whatever it is that you're already doing, because it kind of feel like there's something that you're beautiful that you're already doing. I think this one is for us too. Yeah, there's something that you've already been investing in. We can get very hard on ourselves when we don't have immediate. I know this, especially with the channel, I know with the business where you can go through periods where it's like, I've been doing all the right things. I've been, I've made all the right lifestyle changes, like things like that. And then we can get a little overly emotional when things don't exactly change right away. That's all I'm saying. All right, the Sacred Scar I'm going to start with first, and I'm going to read the whole thing, so I need to cite this. Alana Fairchild, White Light Oracle. I love the way she writes, so that's why I'm going to read it here. 11, the Sacred Scar. So your inner and outer scars, and let me make sure you can see that card well. It is this one. Your inner and outer scars are marks of your soul's courage. They are signs of strength and survival, of your willingness here just to be alive. The Sacred Scar speaks of which once caused pain will be transformed into higher knowledge and inner power. Trauma shall be transformed through spiritual initiation, leading you from woundedness to wisdom. You have nothing to be ashamed of. You can trust your healing process and in the hidden higher purpose behind things happening as they do. You are strong and you shall flourish on all levels. Some experiences are hard to weather. Even when our intention is to trust, going through a challenging time is likely to give rise to suffering. Yeah, you don't have to enjoy the process of growth, but you can always trust that it has your best interest at heart. However, do not confuse negative, especially traumatic experiences as something that Spirit has inflicted on you. Spirit would love your growth to happen in the most joyful, peaceful way possible. And as your relationship to Spirit heals and strengthens, this can be the way that you grow more often than not. However, Spirit knows that sometimes we are to move through intense experiences before we gain access to the light. And those experiences teach us things that only those who have truly suffered have brought their suffering to consciousness and healing can know. The lessons include compassion, wisdom, strength and fearlessness, faith in Spirit and in humanity, and the recognition of the challenges of awakening, whilst having trust in the ultimate power of light. Such a soul becomes one true badass and divine human being, a powerful healer and a light bearer in this world. The oracle here says that your greatest struggles are the pathway to your greatest potential. You are not being punished. These circumstances have not been imposed upon you by Spirit, but Spirit will work with you to free you from negativities and bring you to the light. If you are suffering now, know that Spirit is with you, loving you and bringing you this oracle. You shall heal. And number 6 is Shekinah. The spirit worlds want to help you resolve your worldly concerns. It is safe for you to rely on Spirit as a loving, protective, helpful, practical presence, able to positively affect all areas of your life, including facilitating the resolution of physical problems. Do not limit your spirituality to concepts. Instead, apply your higher knowledge and principles, grow your wisdom, and live your path. Acknowledge your value as a person, a soul, a treasure on the gift of your, or as a treasure, you are the gift, okay, on your path. Let your spirituality integrate into all areas. It's saying allow. It's saying what the mother energy was all about. So open up and allow Spirit to help in all areas. This oracle brings a notice of an opportunity to apply your spiritual principles, considering how to live so that your inner beliefs and your outer actions are in alignment. This is not about denying the ego and its pains. It's about having compassion and responding from a place of kindness and determination to heal. The oracle also suggests that there is a matter of material or physical concern that can be touched and healed by Spirit. So your task is to invite Spirit in and allow it to do what it knows how to do. Find relief in knowing that the Spirit is with you and it wants to heal you through all matters of concern. And then beautiful to see Ishtar here. Ishtar, Lionsgate, number 44. 888. Your heart has a heightened connection with the higher realms of consciousness and light. A blessing, an empowerment, and positive omen shall enter your world. Doors will open for you. Abundance and prosperity are headed your way. Take care of your heart. Ask for spiritual assistance, and it shall be granted. Something negative is going to transform into something very positive. Ishtar, the queen of the night, is the dark goddess of loss and letting go, but also a priestess of light. See, I'm saying that the dark and light aspects of, so letting go to things that we once cared for or held on to, and then also the receiving and bearing the light yourself, right? Yeah, holds the keys to renewal from suffering. She's on the pursuit, the path of inner freedom. She surrenders her attachments and her identities, even separating herself temporarily from loved ones, with boldness and confidence, so that she crosses into realms others dare not go. She experiences vulnerability and in that state discovers deep truth. Wow. Ishtar is the capacity of the soul to integrate our experiences. After reaching the greatest depths of suffering, she emerges and is reinstated upon her rightful throne with even greater wisdom, spiritual power, and compassion. In a reading, this is a symbol of your guardian and of resurrection. You shall rise again. Oh, how beautiful. Those who have felt as though their identity or any other marker of security has been torn away from them will be brought back to peace and prosperity. Nice. Ishtar is a queen of the night, a bird, a woman priestess with talons and wings, flanked by owls and lions. She holds sacred tools, a rod and a ring in her hands, is bejeweled and naked, symbolizing power and freedom. Her symbols are the gate, the 8-pointed star, and a lion. She is considered to be the goddess of the planet Venus, but the star Sirius is also sacred to her. It is a rise each year that marks her ascent from the dark realms and ensures prosperity and good fortune for the year ahead. Her jewels represent the tools of her great power and effectiveness, stars representing the higher consciousness and loving wisdom. and it is a great sign for a blessing in your life, including prosperity, peace, healing, and love. All right, and I'm going to pull an angel number message for us all and then wrap it up. If you enjoyed this and you would like a private reading, that information's in the description box below. Don't hesitate, and let's see what we have. Otherwise, thank you for being here. We have you're powerful. Okay, 333. You're being called upon to use your spiritual gifts as a light worker, assisting all of humanity. Live your truth and be a positive light to others. I am powerful. And that was what this card was even about, was about being living your spiritual truth through the actions that you take in your life, right? So that's what I've got for you. I'm sending you love and light. Thanks for joining me.